Although they stay up here in the wild north of Netley, I tell you. Oh, there's a deer right there. Deer just ran across the trail right over there. I'm at deer camp. I'm about halfway in on the trail. Here's some rabbit. Okay, I come up here a little bit earlier than the other fellas, just because I have to set up my shelter. I like to make sure that's all squared away and done properly. So I'm about halfway in off the trail here. Saw lots of wolf tracks here. And they're heading into the bush, so I don't think it's a dog. And they come across the other way. So I know last year they said there was lots of wolf in the area. So there's all kinds of things. There's a wolf for sure. Big. Can't believe I just saw a deer cross the road there. Anyways, I'm going to carry on down the line and we're going to be going that way. Alright guys, made it to the actual spot, the campsite. It is secure. It's not too cold out today, so I'm going to get started putting up my shelter because that's priority number one. Here's the area I picked out. Right in this little area here. Got good protection. And it's actually where I set up my ice tent when I did it 2 years ago with the hot rocks. There's all my rocks from that expedition. So let's get at her. Boy, it sure is nice out here, I tell you. Sure is nice out here. Good to be back at deer camp. I'm not here half an hour. And my old friend, Mr. Grey Jay, is already visiting me. No food out yet, my friend. No food out yet, but we'll get you going. Little update on the shelter. I'm gonna get back at her. Well guys, I hate to say update. I hate when people say update. Anyways, just spent about 3 hours setting up the shelter. Got her all done. There she be, warming up inside. Still got a couple finishing touches to do. The back wall on this thing, I don't know if I mentioned before, it's really not measured properly, and I get lots of air down there. So what I did is I got some spruce boughs and put a piece of birch down there just to stop it. But I'm protected really well inside the bush here, so not worried too much about it. I'm gonna get 2 more logs just to put on the side here. One on this side, one on that side there, just to tighten it up a bit. Had a fire going here for a bit here. Nice and warm in here. Starting to put some rocks around the stove. I don't know if it's a good thing to do or bad thing to do. Maybe it'll retain heat or maybe protect the ground a little bit. So I did that. Got the old cot set up here. Gonna move everything in here pretty soon and wait for the guys to get out here. I think got the shelter all set up. Got a fire going, everything's unpacked. Looks like I'm ready to sleep in there, I guess. Still got to get some firewood tonight, because that ash, it burns really slow, and wake up in the middle of the night, you need something to get the fire going. I got some spruce ends cut up in there, but still gonna need firewood, and I know they're gonna need firewood for the bus too. So I'm gonna go scout some out right now. Expert guide, I think he's on a trail now with the bus, so hopefully he'll be, oh, I think I see him right now. There he is. The bus is here. Expert guide. Probably make good time down that road. Wow. Oh well, he's a driver. He knows how to drive. Start a deer camp. Well, we got daylight. Expert guy says pull the quad off. He's gonna go do some scouting right now, so.
Yeah, you're right, though. The road's a little rough.
Yeah, there's some bad spots coming in.
Frozen, eh?
Yeah. This is great. Oh, here's a good one too. That's your start right there, eh? There's your trail tape from last year and your shooting stick. So you shot them up there or that way? That way. Nice. All right, the Axeman is on the property.
Just like booze, right? Nobody puts their booze in the trunk.
Yeah, you can back seat. It will roll around in the box of the truck and get broken. So I put it in the back seat. My mom told me, she's like, I just slept with the windows. She went to bed or whatever, and we were still hammering up in the garage. And my mom said my mom told me, like, just like after that she's
at your wedding,
at the rehearsal dinner. The rehearsal dinner. Yeah. My mom was telling me that she's like, I had all the windows were open in the house, and she said she was just lying in bed listening to us.
Oh God!
And they're in the front of the house.
Yeah.
But we were in the garage.
Yeah.
But she said she was just lying in the bed, just listening to us, just laughing. But
I think your old man was out there with us.
Yeah, he was
too.
out there.
He closed the night with us.
Yeah, no.
And me and Phil went to the pal.
I have that buck knife here.
What I was saying before.
Yeah, I do too. Yeah.
What's that?
I have that buck knife here.
Well, that's the one that we always used to skin deer.
Yeah.
Morning, guys. Whoa. Just woke up not too long ago. Got myself a cup of Joe here. Cooking up one of Expert Guide's breakfast sandwiches. Mountain Man, everybody got out to camp last night. I didn't do much filming because I didn't want to do too much incriminating evidence. As it is always, the first night of deer camp. Everybody's happy to be out here and let loose a little, so we all did that. Had a pretty good night. Went through quite a bit of wood. It was real cold. The only thing about this shelter is there's lots of drafts at the bottom, which is good for fresh air, but it got cold. I fell asleep pretty quick. The first time I woke up, like, the fire was completely out, so I had to start from scratch, which wasn't too pleasant. But then every couple hours I would stoke it up. Got a good bag there, so I was warm, no doubt about that, but it's kind of crappy when it's ice cold in here. So the Axeman, Mountain Man Phil, and the Expert Guide, they went out for a morning sit. They're probably going to go back to the same spot where they made the 2 kills last year. There was some activity there, so why not? Ah, fuck. Whew. Hot, 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 hot. Oh, Walleye Jim, thanks for the hat. Courtesy of James Todd Auctions. It's supposed to be cold today. Colder tonight, I'm going to have to get some more firewood, but we'll see what happens. Alright, let's start the day. Well, I see Mr. Cray J is here, looking for some breakfast on this beautiful morning. I'll have to get him something. Okay.
hunting chair.
That is a good hunting chair. Hey, if you put a little shim under there, you can lean back.
Rocking chair?
Yeah.
Well, today the guys went out on a early morning sit. Came back, we had some nice chicken soup for lunch, and then we went out for a little trek, little scouting thing, little target shooting, which you just saw. So now the guys went out again for the evening sit. Hopefully Friday night is the night where the Axeman Matt is at his best. So I'm just kind of tying up a few loose ends here. It's gonna be cold tonight, so I want to make sure I got enough wood inside my shelter for the night, and it's gonna be cold tonight for sure. We're gonna have a Paraguayan barbecue tonight. Looking forward to that, as always. I tell you, I'm looking forward to that. Sure is nice out here, guys. Cold, but it sure is nice. Oh, let me show you this here. This is the finished product of Expert Guide's chainsaw work. He's going to set up a little corner on his road, probably sell this stuff. A couple chairs here, there, and there. All right, guys, we have got a deer down. We're going this way.
Okay.
Everybody, we're going that way.
Up.
I can't figure out what happened yet. Can you?
Me either.
At this point, we still don't know who shot it yet. Hard work. Pulling it out of there. Who shot it? Matt?
Holy crap.
Kind of. Both of us actually.
I know. You heard. You were trying to put everything together.
We heard at about 4:20. We heard a shot, and we said it was like we were firemen and the alarm went off. Eh? Get into mode. And then, okay, let's sit tight. I'll wait for the text. And then, was it about 10 minutes later?
10 minutes later.
Boom! Another shot. I say, what the fuck? And then Tony says, I bet you they didn't kill it on the first shot. And they had to track it through the bush and put her down. Misery. What happened?
That's what happened.
That's what happened?
That's basically what happened. I heard the shot crawling and boom, and all of a sudden I come walking up. So we started looking around and didn't see any blood on the trail where he shot. And then we were like, okay, let's So we started tracking back and forth, trying to find some tracks, and then I saw this main trail.
Yeah.
And all I could see was just the leaves, like, up on top of the snow. Like, that's the only evidence of fresh tracks.
There's no blood.
So I started no blood at all. So I started tracking back in there a little ways. Got in there about, I don't know, 150 yards or something, and I could. Then all of a sudden I seen ears like this.
Yeah.
And she was laying down. So I put the bead on her and I shot again, and I cleared her through the throat there.
Yeah. See that?
But not good enough.
Yeah.
So then she got up and she walked another 10 yards, 15 yards. And she laid back down, so we came back, we got all our stuff.
Yeah.
Got the quads, got undressed, went back in, and then she was still pretty lively, so Cron went back, got my gun, and then we came back and Cron capped her off.
Wow. Tough one. Tough one, guys, but hey, she's a beaut.
She's a beaut, yeah.
She's definitely a beaut.
Okay, let's go get to work.
Good job. That's the team effort.
Job, buddy.
Friday night. Friday night's all right for fighting.
Friday night Cron.
Friday night cron.
Okay, bring your quad over here.
Beauty.
Good job, boys.
Well, guys, really cold night. Everything that I had on the floor is frozen solid. I got some orange juice, some beer, jug of milk, frozen solid. I did not have a good night last night. I was up every hour feeding the fire. Burnt a lot of wood. What the heck's in there? I was never happier to get up in the morning. Anyways, so far so good. Had a really good day yesterday. Able to get a doe, big doe, and today some point I'll be heading back home. Not sure when. It's really cold out today. It's gonna be colder tonight, so. Whew. It's cold, I tell you. This shelter is not meant for anything, I don't think, less than like 0 degrees or -5 Celsius, because it was really cold last night. Even though I got a really good sleeping bag and everything, I was fine in there, but still got to get out of it sometimes. Alright, guys, I'm just going to go take a boot, check out that gut pile. See what was there visiting last night. Okay. I just want to see what kind of tracks were here. Still lots of stuff here for them. Again, definitely fox here. Lots of peas here. I don't know what that is. Imagine a crow. Oh, what is that? I'm not sure what that is. Almost like a raccoon, I think. Have to look that one up. No wolf. All right, let's head back to camp.